Hi, my name is Kim Eke. I am the Director of Teaching and Learning Interactive at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. And today I wanted to show you an application that you can use to establish your online presence as an instructor teaching an online course. And the tool that I wanted to show you is called TodaysMeet. Online presence has several dimensions. It has your persona, it has instructional presence, and there's also social or the culture of the classroom presence. For today, I'm going to show you TodaysMeet, which will highlight how you can establish your instructional presence. And instructional presence is important because learners can often feel isolated and they want to feel like there's somebody driving the bus. All right, so TodaysMeet is a very simple application. It's todaysmeet.com. You can go in and create a room very quickly. So I'm just going to call mine today. You'll set a date for it to expire. And I'm going to just set this one for 8 hours and create my room. So here I have a simple room, and I can post this URL in my class website in the course management system, and I can ask the students to come post information. And so I'm just going to use my first name. And what questions do you have about the reading? All right. And when I give the students this URL, they can come in from different browsers, post and answer. But you'll notice, if you can, when you go in to type your message, you are limited to 140 characters. This is like Twitter, but it's different from Twitter. This is a link that you can give to your students that only your students will be in, and they are constrained to the 140 character rule, and it helps everybody think succinctly and write succinctly about what questions they may have. So in a very short amount of time, you can collect some good information. Let me show you an example of from a course that I made earlier. And what we're looking at over here is TodaysMeet. The very first reading, or the very first question is here. What was the muddiest point from Lesson 5 readings in the mini lecture? What are you still confused about? And you can see different students logged in. Here's Sarah and Adam and Juan and Bethany. And so I can collect this information and they can see it. I could also project this inside my course management system. I could embed this link, and as more and more students submit their answers, we'll have a nice long list. And so it's a really easy way to collect information. It's also a way that I can assert my presence in the online classroom in an instructional manner. Certainly I could use things like discussion boards, but sometimes I just want to do something quick and get everybody involved and everybody sharing information. And that's what TodaysMeet can do. You could use it for, let's see, what are some of the purposes? Focused questioning for classroom assessment techniques, things like, let's think, brainstorming how readings are related to the content, perhaps a formative assessment, how is the format of the class working for you, etc. And because this is a temporary room, I set it for 2 hours, I can easily copy all of this content. Let me grab it here, just highlight right to the top. I'm going to click on Edit and Copy. And I can bring this into my course management system. I'm going to paste here. And I just have a nice simple transcript. So there's nothing super complex about this. It's free. No accounts are required. You can use it in a second. You don't have to create a survey to do a formative assessment. You can just get quickly the feedback that you want. There are a couple of things that I would remind you of, and that is that you wouldn't want students to put their full names in here, probably. It would be recommended to use first names or initials, but otherwise, it's a nice, quick, easy way to get information from your students.